from Europe. The city volunteer from Europe, they are conducting the sharing and how they help the Ukrainian.
So we have to search all the comment and chants that Sister Shuwei, she came to our site, she come to Kaohsiung, so she will share her story with us. And also, as you can see from the videos, that is the program in the past. And it is the Tzu volunteer from German, Brother Fan and Sister Chen. They went to Fanigang and talked to the. And you can see on the story, Sister Mei Kwan from Italy. She's also one of our members. And before we went to Poland, actually we've already seen Sister Shuwei went to other country in Europe, like Republic of Serbia, and what they've done in those countries. Look, you can see those children, they cherish what we gave them. And I also share the stories with in other activities. And you can see on this video, this is a relief distribution in Poland, and they play the song. And as you can see, all the children, they danced at that time. They were so happy. And not only we need all the members or deputies from our Tzu Da ITV, but also we need the volunteers, our volunteers doing all the videos, doing the videos and doing the record recording things, and to share, and we can have those beautiful countries. And actually, Sister Shuwei, she's also one of the our volunteer who is doing the record, or who is also writing the stories with us. So all the what she gave us the PowerPoint, and then her writings were so, she also used a lot of beautiful words. And as you can see on the video right now, this is the chairman of the city, and they get the positive feedback from the city government. And also, Sister Shuwei, she really did a lot at that moment at the Poland. As you can see, those two mothers, they brought the list, came to the scene, came to the location there. And Sister Shuwei, she did a lot of connections and connecting things and to help all those suffering people. Let's welcome Sister Shuwei Chen. And last time she told us that last time she came to study online group with the Poland volunteers. I've already invited her to be here again. So last time we're so grateful that people came here and to meet Master Zhen Yan, and so we can have the opportunity to hear their sharing on the end of October. Because last time also that actually they planned to left on the Tuesday, but they knew that there is the study online group on Wednesday, so they changed their schedule to stay for one more days to come to study online group and then did the sharing with us. And I believe that and they can do that is because of the sister Shuwei. She did a lot and she like invite all the volunteers to stay for one more day. Let's let's hear the sharing of Sister Shuwei Chen. Hello everyone on a study group online, and I was so appreciate that I feel honored that I was very honored that I'm the first one who was called by Master Zhen Yan that I should go there for when the Russian and the Ukraine war started. So at the first time I dropped the car with a volunteer, with a member in Syria member, and then I dropped the car with him to go to Poland. And I also have to appreciate one of the international students from Taiwan, Chen, who did a lot of things there. And also at the beginning when I went there and I stayed and I worked with the students, I still need to do a lot of communication with them because students are so young and we have our principles of Tzu spirits. So we need to talk to each other, communicate to each other at the beginning. But after a while, then we can do a lot of relief distribution there. And we also did a lot. We also worked with another NGO. Even though we have different religions, they gave us a lot of power there. We start the relief distribution at Lublin. Actually, the Europe was so, the land of Europe is so huge, but the people, volunteers, Tzu volunteers there are very few. But we work so hard and we have only got we do it for one heart and we work together. And also we had a lot of support from Taiwan, for example, from the masters of Jinshe and also from the main faculties of our Tzu Jinsi Hall. And I was so proud of being Taiwanese and being a member of Tzu Association because I worked with other organizations there. The spirits of Tzu was very valuable because I think our spirit there, our principle there, our principle, and I think we're the most great organization, in my opinion. I always introduce myself as a member of Tzu Association, and I'm a member and a member of, I have a religion of Buddhism. I gave not only for the money. If I gave the money back, I gave them, like for example, 22,000 money card, and I can do it like distribute the money card very quickly. But actually, I brought my love is can last forever. So I walk there. When I walk at that time, and then when I walk there, I always feel very proud of myself. And I can stay straight and be very proud of myself. And I think, when in my opinion, other NGO, although all the members from NGO, I also they, for example, we did it. Not only gave them the materials or the money, but also we gave them a hug and the love. And the refugees from Poland are women and children. They were very scared, feel very unsafe because they were so afraid of getting a phone call from their home country. Maybe they'll get a phone call and then told them that their husband died at the war. And as you can see on the video. I'm already 60 years old, and other volunteers some of them are like 70 years old. But you can see I also dance with them. And last time, I got my knees got hurt, and I bear to walk at that time. But now I can walk. So you know that it's really, we really put a lot of efforts there. And also right now, we still a lot of volunteers doing a lot of distribution there, and we're doing 3 times relief distributions, 3 times every month right now for the elderly. We did that because we saw that all the old people there, they don't have enough support there. So we visit and we investigate the list and investigate who needs help. So we provide the materials and then need the goods they need right now to let them feel they can be safe, and then they can stay there. And also, I was very grateful that a lot of volunteers came out from Poland locally. For example, right now, one of the volunteers, Sister Shuwei, she was a volunteer. She was a member of faculty of Da'ai TV, and her husband, who was a Polish, and some of the other, like for example, Anastasia and other brothers and sisters, the local volunteers there. And I'm almost 60 and 70 years old, and when the first time I bought so many goods there, and the huge money credit cards there, and the government at the beginning thinks that are we like maybe it's not true, and we might doing something illegal. And right now the government and the government and the mayor of the city felt was said that they agreed what we and identified what we've done there. And he was very appreciate. We not only gave the people what they need, but also encourage them to also give feedback and then put some maybe small monies into the bamboo bank or something. And there were still a lot of challenge there, but we will we resolve all the difficulties, and then we try to conquer all the difficulty, the challenges there. And as you can see on the videos, the mothers brought their daughters and sons. They came to Portland, and I was so touched by the stories happened in the Little Prince Hospice for Children in Lublin. Those children were unable to walk or were lying on the bed. They cannot talk. They even don't have the clear conscience. But the mothers didn't give them up. They brought their children to Poland. And the hospital also was very generous. So they gave them the beds in their hospital, and then provide the caring for the children and then the women there. So we brought and we invited the medical students and also some other youngsters in Portland, and then to go to the hospital and to care all the children there and make them understand why those children were given, or the medical staff give up all the children, all the sick children. And right now, all the medical students in Portland now, they are still go to the hospital and caring all the sick children there. And all the medical students are very kind and very kind youngsters. And actually there was one student who graduated from Tzu University. So they connect and invite all his friends there, and then gathering the youngsters there. As you can see on the video right now, those children were not born by them. They adopted some of the children, and most of the adopted children were sick. And those children needs a lot of care, and so we provide the money card for them. And the international students there, they gather around. They start to visit them and care what they need right now. At the Lublin, we were doing relief distribution for the elderly. If they were sick, the elderly were sick, they cannot come to the distributing site. So we will go to their house and visit them. There are so many stories, and there during the 180 days at Portland, and as you can see, I'm already going to be 70, and I'm 60 years old, going to be 70. I have the opportunities to care for the refugees. It makes me feel that I was so lucky. And even though my husband, brother Fan, passed away 2 years ago, I believe if my husband were still alive, this time I can do it more. I can do this job more better. But now I still feel very lucky that my husband stayed with me for 10 more years after he got sick. But all the women I've met in Poland who were coming from Ukraine, they might just got a phone call and suddenly, and then tell them that their husband will die. I met the youngsters there. Some of the youngsters, for example, now my daughter was also sometimes will have some fight with me right now. But when I saw the children in Ukraine, from Ukraine in the Little Princess Hospital, when I saw those children, and then I think of my daughter, I feel so lucky because my daughter is still is healthy and is safe, and then she can have some fight, and then she can have some squabble with me, and I feel very blessed. And I will keep learning and staying with the Master Chen Yan, and I'll do my best to the end of my life. When I thought Master Chen Yan have told me that we need to help the world, and as you can see on the photo, in the middle, she's my daughter. She's very young, got be certified as a commissioner. Right now, because of right now, she was very she was very she has some sometimes right now she has some fight with me because of her love relationship, but I still feel very blessed that I got this beautiful daughter. When I went there in Ukraine and in Poland, and I really feel very blessed. And thank you for all the brothers and sisters. And today, actually, I got so many things I want to share. It was too many. And hope that next time I can share with you some other days in the nearly future. Well, thank you. give us let's show her PowerPoint as just like Sister Shuwei, what she said that all the volunteers from Poland they came to Taiwan, and I've met Brother Fan. He loved to sing the song, 慈济 song, the beautiful. As you can see, the PowerPoint. Actually, Sister Shuwei, she can share the earthquake relief in Italy in 2012, and also the refugee relief from maybe like in the 慈济 refugee relief in Republic of Serbia and in Bosnia. She can share the stories maybe for 3 days. And right now, the Borland needs someone to go there and doing the relief work, the compassionate work. And Master Zhenyan called her, and she was I can tell she was very proud of herself being a 慈济 volunteer. Each photos on the PowerPoint had a beautiful story. As you can see, she was holding 3 children. I believe she can talk a lot of stories from that photo and what the pictures. She went to the Little Princess Hospital, and also you can see her beautiful daughter. And I believe she was very happy to have these children. The Sister Shuting shared her feedback with us. You are a valuable 慈济 volunteer. I'll give you my encouragement. And I think your daughter just has her own opinion right now. And Sister Ryan also shared a lot of her positive feedback for 慈济, for Sister Shuwei. And also one of the 慈济 volunteers shared that you're putting a 2-person effort. And also Master Zhenyan gave you a small words, but you did a great job there. And under the words, and we can see all the volunteers what they've done. Even though the words were very scary, but all the volunteers calm everyone's mind there. And thank you all the feedback from online, the members online. And I hope that you can share all your feedback there. And thank you, Sister Shuwei. Thank you. Come to online study group and share all the stories from Ukraine. And I'd like to share one more thing. Brother Fan, when he was in the intensive care unit, he didn't talk to me where I hide my money, and he only told me that if you got any difficulties when you are going to do the 慈济 work, I'll write down some strategies or tips to you. So Master Zhenyan told me that Master Zhenyan, he told me that if Master Zhenyan if I gave you, if Master Zhen give you the left hand, then I'll give you the right hand. So I share this story to you. He was so caring. He was so caring when he at the end of his life. And in the end of his life, so he want to wrote me some tips or strategies to doing this, when the strategies to do doing the 自己 volunteer. And I'm 64 years old now. I don't know how much time my life can, how much time I have right now for my life, and I also do the health check when I come back this time, and I want to know if there is any problems in my life, in my body right now, and I hope I can do more things and do more work in Tzu Chi. And right now we are going to do the exercise.